updates on the fall sports seasons, we check in with one of the busiest members of our news team, Hawkeye News sports anchor, Ryan Garr.
Thanks, Ivana and Lexi, and hello Hawks and Lady Hawks sports fans. You're now entering the Athletic Zone. This month, we're going to take a look at the football and basketball seasons, as well as bring back the Goose with news on volleyball. Now for the football highlights. In Rogue versus Mesquite Petite, the Hawks would make an early statement as they pounded the Pirates with the strong running of Nick Boyd, who broke loose to get a 13-yard touchdown. Justin Mendoza booted the extra point, and the Hawks led 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, Seth Rushing would take a nice 6-yard pass from quarterback Travis Wallace to be the Hawks' second touchdown of the night. With the Mendoza extra point, the Hawks led 14-0 at the half. The Hawks' third touchdown would come in the third quarter as Latimer plowed behind his line and broke away for a 15-yard touchdown scamper. Mendoza split the uprights and the Hawks were up 21-0 at the end of the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, Boyd once again ran into the end zone with a 17-yard touchdown run. Mendoza did his job to perfection, kicking the extra point. The Hawks led 28-0. With the big lead, it was time for some of the other Hawks to enter the fun, with linebacker Daniel Claiborne carrying the ball into the end zone. Richie Barrientos kicks the final point after, and the Hawks would smile on their way off the field with a 35-0 victory. In Hawks versus Forney, the Hawks would lead early, taking over and driving the length of the field as Nick Boyd would take the handoff and scamper into the end zone for an 11-yard touchdown. Justin Mendoza kicked the extra point and the Hawks led 7-0. The Hawks would once again take control of the ball and quarterback Grady Latimer would follow his strong offensive line from the 1-yard out. Mendoza put the pigskin through the uprights for a 14-0 lead. Forney would then break a 32-yard touchdown run before the end of the first quarter, and the Hawks would lead 14-7. The wheels began to fall off for the Hawks in the second quarter as Forney would score 2 more touchdowns before the half and would lead 21-14. Forney tacked on another touchdown in the fourth quarter before the Hawks would score on a 1-yard Latimer run, followed by a 2-point conversion from Latimer to Cody Thompson. Forney would break the Hawks back with 2 more touchdowns, the last being a 91-yard run. The Hawks never quit as Latimer would hit Ishmael Harrison for a 13-yard touchdown pass. Nick Boyd scored on the 2-point conversion, and as the clock ran out, the Hawks would end the regular season with a 44-30 defeat. The Hawks would face a familiar foe in the first round of the playoffs as they traveled to Cedar Hill to take on the Ennis Lions. Turnovers and penalties cost the Hawks the game, ending in a 55-14 season-ending loss. Congratulations to the Hawks and their coaches for all their hard work and dedication.